So now let us discuss about combination of errors. So when you have two errors A and B, we'll try to understand with the help of examples. When there are two measurements are there, then let us say A, B, what are the mathematical operations possible? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So when there are combination of errors, how to make the calculation? So if I say I'll take first addition, 5 plus or minus 0.1 and 2 plus or minus 0.2. 5 plus or minus 0.1 I am taking as A, some quantity A. Let us say this is a measured quantity. So in our previous video we have seen 5 plus or minus 0.1 means what? The measurement, the total measurement lies between 4.9 to 5.1. If the true value is 5, using that instrument we are able to make measurements from 4.9 to 5.1. That is the error margin. So when you add two quantities, then in this 5 plus or minus 0.1, 5 is called measurement and 0.1 is called error, and 0.1 divided by 5, 0.1 divided by 5 is called fractional error. This will come in multiplication and division, we will see then. So how to add? So in this you should simply add the measurements. Remember, errors are always added, errors are never subtracted. Okay, so when we do addition, I will call this as A, I will call this as B. So while adding two errors A and B, it is 7 plus or minus, simply add the error part 0.3. Suppose you have to take the subtraction, then measured values, take the subtraction, 5 minus 2, 3, but for the error part take simply the addition, 0.3. so 3 plus or minus 0.3. this is called the combination of error. Okay, there is another mathematical operation, multiplication, possible. So let us take the same example. A is equal to 5 plus or minus 0.1, B is equal to 2 plus or minus 0.2. In this, whenever you do multiplication or division, fractional errors are added. Okay, for addition and subtraction, absolute errors are added or subtracted. These are absolute errors, but in multiplication or division we will take fractional errors. So here what we do is, suppose if I take the multiplication, I will multiply the measurement part, 5 into 2, 10, and this AB I will call it as Z, some new quantity Z is equal to 10. Now let us consider the fractional part. What is the fractional part? Delta Z by Z. So here we need to remember that delta Z by Z will be equal to delta A by A plus delta B by B. Okay, A is one quantity, B is another quantity. So how to add fractional errors means, calculate the fractional error of A, calculate the fractional error of B and add it. That will be the total fractional error. So it is 0.1 by 5 plus 0.2 by 2, total is 0.12. So we have arrived delta Z by Z equal to 0.12. But what are we interested in finding out? We are interested in finding out delta Z. Like here we have calculated 0.3. So here also we want to find out delta Z. The delta Z will be equal to 0.12 into Z. So 0.12 into 10, because Z value is 10, we have calculated earlier. So it will be 1.2. So what will be my total answer? Z is equal to 10 plus or minus 1.2. So that means if I take two physical quantities A and B, and if I want to multiply them, my total answer will be 10 plus or minus 1.2. So within this range my measurements error will range. That means 8.8 to 11.2. this will be my error zone. Suppose I want to do division, then that means I want to do a by b. Same procedure holds good. Here what we will do? We will do 5 divided by 2. 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. And when you do the fractional error addition part, the whole thing will remain as it is in the previous question. So delta z by z will be equal to 0.12, but here z is equal to 2.5. There it was 10, here it is 2.5. So delta z by z is equal to 0.12, or delta z is equal to 0.12 into 2.5. So this you will get 0.3. So what will be the total answer? The total answer will be 2.5 plus or minus 0.3. Multiplication and division only looks little typical. Here you need to remember that you are adding the fractional errors. So finally you should remember that in addition or subtraction, absolute errors are added. In multiplication or division, fractional errors are added. Finally, you have one more type, errors in power. See here, if you see the errors, the power is 1. There is no power at all. But sometimes you get physical quantities in such a way that z is equal to a power m, b power n, and divided by c power p. Here a, b, c are like this. Here a is this, b is this. Like this you have 3 parameters and their interrelationship is like this, a, b by c. Then how to find the error? Then how to find the fractional error? Fractional error, delta z by z will be here equal to, the formula is m into delta a by a. That means this m will become the coefficient of delta L by a, delta a by a. Delta a by a is the fractional error in a, plus n into fractional error in b, plus p into fractional error in c. So the total fractional error here will be equal to, the power will become the coefficient. So remember this, many times it is asked in some numericals. You can use this formula. We will see some examples also.